Hi there, this is Kyosuke from the Japanese Book Summary Channel. Japanese books don't get translated into English very often, but there are so many amazing ones. That's why I want to introduce these books to you and create characters to help explain them in a simple and easy way in English. Today, we will introduce this character and the book that accompanies their story. In this video, we will apply 3 key points from the book to solve the character's problem. Everyone try to imagine yourself as this character. Here is a book I'm introducing today. The Habit of Not Denying Others, practiced by people who always have a good relationship, written by Kentaro Hayashi. Are you unknowingly denying what others say? For example, phrases like, "No, I don't think that's right," or "That's not true." These are common things we might say without thinking. This book takes a deeper look at what denial really is. It even considers interrupting someone as a form of denial. For instance, if person A says, there's this thing called X. Person B jumps in and says, "Oh, I know that. Actually, X is cutting off the conversation." These kind of negative reactions that we do unconsciously can hurt trust and communication. But what happens when we avoid this kind of denial? The other person feels that their ideas are being heard and not dismissed, which makes them feel more comfortable. This can help you build stronger relationships and be liked more by others. What I found eye-opening in this book is the idea that we shouldn't confuse differences in opinion with denial. In conversations where opinions differ, it's easy to fall into the trap of denying the other person's perspective. However, denial can lead to argument or even damage relationships. We see this happening both at work and in personal lives, right? But here's something important to remember. Having different opinions isn't a bad thing. What's crucial is not denying those differences. So, how can we avoid denial? I'll introduce some characters and explain 3 key points on how to stop denying others. Today, I'd like to introduce you to Yuna, a 28-year-old woman. Yuna graduated from a well-known private university and now works for a large company. She has a lot of pride and confidence in both her abilities and her appearance. She strongly believes that she has great communication skills. However, in both her work and personal life, she often finds herself in conflict and arguments. In most cases, she wins this argument because of her sharp mind and competitive nature. But recently, Yuna had a chance to speak with one of the executives at her company. During their conversation, the executive pointed out that while it's important to express her opinions, true communication also involves understanding and considering the other person's perspective. This made Yuna start to question whether she was really doing that. For the first time, she began to wonder if she was only talking at people rather than truly creating trust and connection with them. Here are the 3 key points to help Yuna achieve her goals. The first key point is making time to listen to the other person's opinion. What Yuna needs to focus on is holding back her own opinions a little and taking the time to truly listen to what the other person is saying. For example, when someone starts speaking, instead of immediately jumping in with her own thoughts, she should first try to fully understand what the other person is trying to communicate. In short, the important thing here is to have a listening attitude. By practicing this, the other person will feel that their opinion is being respected, which will strengthen the trust between them. Moreover, by fully understanding the other person's perspective, misunderstandings are less likely to happen, and discussion will flow more smoothly. As a result, the other person will also be more open to Yuna's opinion, making it easier for to work together. The second key point is accepting the other person's words. Yuna tends to immediately say, "I don't think that's right," whenever she disagrees during the conversation. This attitude often leads to conflict with others. While it's important to express your own opinion, instantly rejecting the other person's ideas can make the conversation more difficult and less smooth. What's crucial here is having an attitude of acceptance. By accepting the other person's thoughts and feelings, they will feel valued and trust will grow. You don't need to fully agree with their opinion, but simply accepting it can prevent the conversation from escalating into an argument. For example, when someone shares their thoughts, just saying, "I get what you mean," can help the other person feel more comfortable. By adopting this attitude of acceptance, Yuna will be able to communicate much more effectively. The third point is to stop turning conversations into debate where someone has to win or lose. Yuna has strong opinions, so sometimes discussions can get heated and she starts focusing on winning the argument. But this can harm relationships. The key is to focus on understanding each other through communication. Discussion should be about sharing ideas, not about who's right or wrong. Respecting the other person's opinion while also valuing your own helps create smoother conversations. For example, in a meeting where opinions clash, Yuna could say, "This is my opinion, but what do you think?" This makes the other person feel safe to share their thoughts. And when there's something you do agree with, you can say, "I get where you are saying, and keeping that in mind, here is what I think. What do you think?" This way, the other person feels their opinion is respected, and you can build trust just by changing how you talk. Now, let's summarize the 3 points for Yuna to build trust with others. The first point is to make time to listen to the other person's opinion. It's important to hold back your own claims and really listen to what the other person is saying. This helps them feel respected, which deepens trust. The second point is to accept the other person's word, even if you disagree, instead of immediately rejecting the idea. Have a mindset of acceptance, like saying, "I get what you mean." This gives the other person a sense of comfort. The third point is to stop debating to win. While discussions are a place to share opinions, they are not about winning or losing. While it's essential to respect each other's views and build understanding to create trust. But by putting these points into practice, I believe Yuna can become someone who builds trust with others. How did you like the Japanese book summary channel? Sometimes, even if we think we are not denying what others say, we might actually do it during casual conversations. If you find yourself denying something, it's okay. What matters is to be mindful and try not to do it next time. By following the points we discussed today, I believe you can avoid denying others and have better communication. Please give it a try. If you resonated with this video, I'll be happy if you could hit the like button. Feel free to use the comment section to share your concerns. I would love to consider them for future video topics. When you face similar problems as the characters in our videos, it brings me joy to know that this channel can offer helpful hints for solutions. Please subscribe to the channel so you can easily watch anytime. See you next time.